Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is CeeChronicles. My name is Cecilia, but I go by the name CeeChronicles on my social media platforms. So thank you for joining me today. If it's your first time here, I do fragrance reviews mostly, and I do lifestyle and fashion videos. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, please do consider subscribing. I'd appreciate that. And to my returning subscribers, thank you very much for coming back. I appreciate you as always. I'm here with another fragrance review video, okay? But before I get into this, let me say I'm not affiliated to Lattafa. This is not a paid promotion. I am just bringing you this other Lattafa because I did a Ramz Lattafa Gold, in my videos. So I felt I should bring the silver as well, in case you came here and you were wondering, okay, when is she going to bring the silver? Or, you were curious about which one to buy between the gold and the silver. So when I bought the gold one, the silver one was not in stock, but I, made it a point to hunt for it. And I finally got my hands on the silver one. So here it is, Ramz Lattafa Silver. And this is the packaging. Okay, this is my little box. I bought a 30 ml. because that is what I wanted, but you can get this fragrance in 100 ml. This is the presentation. It looks exactly like the Ramz Lattafa Gold. The only difference is it's got a silver cap, it's got the silver plating there, and then the words are the same. Together, jazz, admire, touch, cool, all the nice stuff, okay? So this is Ramz Lattafa Silver. I don't have my traditional papers for, so I'm just going to take, I've just ripped off a little paper here so I can spritz it on it, and then I'll tell you my thoughts. So this is the fragrance that I'm going to be talking about today, okay? Now I'm going to spray it. There you go. It's got a beautiful atomizer. I like the straightforwardness of that atomizer. I deliberately did not spray it on my skin because this to me is a masculine fragrance. But for women who likes masculine fragrances, I think this is a nice, soft, masculine fragrance that women can wear if they want. I personally, I'm not going to be wearing this. I will just gift it to my son or hand it over to my son because I just I don't really like masculine fragrances, especially, if they are, okay, I'm not going to go into that. Let me just get into the video. The top notes for this fragrance are bergamot, some apple, and some pineapple. Okay, so it's promising to be fruity. Okay, and then in the mid it's got the birch, the patchouli, and the jasmine, and then in the base it's got the musk, the oak moss, the leather, and some amber. Okay, that is what you have. This fragrance, however, though promising to be fruity, or the notes say that it is fruity, it is kind of dominant in the woods and the leather, and this is because of the birch. The birch note here makes this fragrance sweet, woodsy, sappy, and a bit green, right? And it also pulls it towards the leathery feel. So that is what you get, okay? The fruit accords in this fragrance almost disappear in the first 30 minutes. That is because I've tried it before, not based on here, because we're not 30 minutes into this video, but because I tried it before, the fruity accords kind of disappeared, in the first 30 minutes. So you could somewhat, say it's not going to give you the fruits if you buy this for the fruits. In fact, if you want the fruity version, I'd say go for the gold one. The gold one leaned more feminine, or at least unisex, but more sweeter, more fruity. This one to me, sticks to its, masculine feel. So this to me is really leathery, really woodsy, very easy to wear if you're a man. This is a very easy fragrance for men, not overbearing. Like I said, I would not be wearing it myself, but it's the sort of fragrance that I would like to smell. I don't mind smelling on somebody. If I smelled this on a man, I would think they're really smelling good. It is a beautiful fragrance for the males. The bergamot in here, that lemony feel makes it a bit airy and a bit fresh. It takes it on like a somewhat fresh journey. Also, the bergamot here makes it it just reminds me of cold steel. It's a bit bitter, it's a bit, it's got that bitter feel to it. So it's not like a sweet citrusy kind of thing. No, it's got the citrusy, but like in a soury feel. I know a lemon is sour and that is expected, but I'm just trying to explain, the best I can. Yeah. Now, my son has Creed Avensis, right? So when I sprayed this for the first time to give it a test run, that is the first thing that came to my mind, to a point where I ended up spraying each on one paper. And I can say, if you like Creed Avensis, I think this somewhat, you know, will give you a feel of it. If you're looking for, you know, a more affordable a version of that, this somewhat gives you a feel of Creed Avensis. Yeah, it's not exactly a clone, but I'd say, you know, you wouldn't be missing much, you know, if you had this in place of the other. It just kind of gives me the vibe. The only other thing is, when I got it the first time, I made a mistake of spraying it on my arm, you know, because I like to try fragrances on my skin as well as on my clothes. And when I did spray it on my arm, I thought, oh my God, what have I done? It was too masculine for me, you know, but I had sprayed it on my arm based on the fact that it does have fruity notes in the top, and I thought, oh, I'm going to enjoy the fruits in there. So, you know, big mistake. However, you know, I checked on it, I think after 3 hours, when I had actually forgotten about this experience, because I was wearing like a long sleeved shirt. So I'd actually forgotten about it. Then I thought to sniff it 3 hours later to check if it was still, it had kind of calmed down. So it does calm down. I'm not, you know, I'm not sure on, because I didn't then get to spray it on my clothes directly. I sprayed it on, you know, just my clothes, but from a distance. I could smell this 5 hours later, but on my skin, I can say my skin sucked it up. After about 3 hours, I could hardly smell this. So yeah, it is one fragrance that if you're a female and you like male fragrances, you might actually like this fragrance, you know, because it's not too thick. It's not too woodsy. Everything in here is okay. It's not too masculine, you know. It's just one of those fragrances that it's all right, you know, as far as I'm concerned. And you know, granted, Lattafa does cheapies, but this I would say is one of their good cheapies as well. It dries down musky. So expect that in the dry down, you know, loud on the patchouli, like I said, but a good one for males, a good even suit and tie kind of fragrance. Really a decent performer, not bad at all. So yeah, I was talking about Ramz Lattafa Silver. So if you haven't watched the Ramz Lattafa Gold video, I'll link it in the description below. You can go watch that one. But the shortcut to it is, if you're a female and you were wondering which one to get, I'd say try the gold. However, if you prefer male fragrances, I'd say try this, because this one really is, you know, to me, draws masculine. This is what I normally perceive, you know, from male fragrances. I'm getting that from this, and that is because, of course, of the birch, which is giving it that leathery feel, together with a bit of some sweetness and some woods. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you found this video useful. Let me know in the comment section if you've been looking for this and what I've said, if what I've said is, you know, will make you consider buying this, or if you own it already. And to my guys, you know, my guy subscribers out there or viewers, let me know if you already have this fragrance, if I nailed the description. I tried the best I can. So let me know in the comment section. Remember to comment, remember to like and turn on post notifications if you know, so that you're notified next time I upload a video. Share this video as well. And remember guys, smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.